Saturday, February 11th, I think. I'm at the Ewing trailhead in Ewing, Virginia, in Cumberland Gap National Historic Park. I'm getting ready to hike up to see White Rocks and the Sand Cave, and then I'm gonna hike over and camp at Martin's Fork, and then come back out tomorrow and go sign the trail register. Getting up in elevation a little bit. Getting closer. See the cliffs right there. Starting to drizzle a little bit. Might have to put on my rain jacket. There's a little bit better shot. Cliffs up there. Here's a nice view of the valley down below. Snuck up on a deer. The wind's blowing in my face. It can't smell me. I'm at the intersection where the White Rocks trail branches off of what's going to turn into the Ridge Trail. So I came up the Ewing Trail. I came up that 0.6, then 1.9, and I'm at that star right there. I'm going to go toward White Rocks Overlook, and then back towards Sand Cave, and then over to camp. Came up from down there, up on the Ridge Trail now. So in a second I'm going to go down that way. Martin Fork Cabin, that's where I'm going for the night. But there's a campground there too. I'm going to check out Sand Cave down that way. And I think the White Rocks Overlook is this way, but it's not on there. We'll go up here and see. Oh yeah, it started raining too, so I got my rain jacket on. On a day when it isn't raining, it looks like we'd have some great views right here. But it's raining right now. I'll still go up here and check it out. I'm here at the overlook. You can't see shiznizzle. It started raining when I was coming up the mountain. So I'll stop by tomorrow morning on the way out. I left the White Rocks Overlook area. I'm walking towards Sand Cave along the Ridge Trail. And it's been pretty much flat so far. See how foggy and misty it is. So I'm at that junction that goes off the Sand Cave, which is up this way, I think. The first peak at Sand Cave, the waterfall over there. Kind of see what the bed of the creek is filled with the sand. It's washing away from over there. A little better view of the waterfall. Look out those icicles up on the ledge up there. The rain might have messed up the views from the overlook, but probably added to the waterfall. There's the Sand Cave. So I'm gonna get out of here because I'm hearing this ice that's falling off of there. Probably like in the 50s today. So it's all melting. You can see, maybe make out it's dripping off of the edge. I'm gonna get out of here before I get killed by a falling icicle. Here, oranges and greens. One last look at the Sand Cave. So I'm at that star on the bottom there, in the center of the screen. I just came up from Sand Cave. That was a big uphill. I came across this sign. So Hensley is that way. And we need to go toward Hensley Settlement, as you can see right there. But I'm actually staying at Martin's Fork. So it's a little bit shorter than the 4.5 miles. It's more like 3.5 maybe. Still raining, still foggy. Still having fun. So I'm gonna keep going that way. Another trail comes up from the Chadwell Gap parking lot. Sunday morning. Camped last night at Martin's Fork. I don't know if you can see anything. It's still super foggy, but there's the cabin they have there. Martin's Fork. Here's what the cabin looks like. I think you can rent it for like $10 a night or something. It's pretty rustic looking. Can't see anything really, but I camped over there. There's a couple picnic tables. A couple other guys camped over there. Fire ring. Some like horse stables. I guess you can ride horses up here. Place to keep them overnight. Water down here. I'm gonna go get some water, and there's a portalet over there, an outhouse. And that's it. A lot of amenities for being so far back in the woods. This campsite. It's Sunday, I think February 12th. Probably about 8:30 in the morning. I camped last night at Martin's Fork. There were two guys there when I got there from Knoxville. Didn't do much filming because I hung out with them last night and talked. This morning, it's still foggy out. So there's not going to be any overlook, so I'm not going to go back over there. Any views from the overlook. So I just have about a 7-mile hike back to the car, and probably like, I don't know how much altitude drop. It's probably around 1,500, 2,000 feet, something like that. It looks like a tree fell last night right here, because this wasn't here when I came yesterday. More tree damage from last night. I think the visibility's gotten even less than it was. So Sand Cave and White Rocks is down that way. That's the way I came up yesterday. Martin's Fork's down that way. I just came up there. I think I'm going to go up this way and hit the Ewing Trail. So I just hiked that Ridge Trail east there, and I'm at that first star. And then I think it was going to take me down through the bottom there, over into the Ewing Trail, and then down. It should give me a little bit different scenery, although you can't really see much. Be different than what I did yesterday though. So I'm back at the cutoff that takes you up to the White Rocks overlook. I think from here it's about 2.5 miles back to the parking area. So it'll take me about an hour, maybe a little longer. The trail's kind of slippery, you could probably hear it. So it's all downhill, so I could go a little slower so I don't wipe out probably. You can see the parking area up in the distance. I'm almost back at the car. Overall it was a good trip. The fog kind of ruined the views from the overlook. But the rain made the waterfall nice that comes over the top of the Sand Cave. I met some cool guys last night we camped with. It looks like it's clearing up now, as you can see, so there's probably some views, or there will be later today up the overlook, but I'm not walking back up there. And I'll have to save that for another trip.